Welcome back to the vlog. We haven't vlogged since show day, which was Sunday. Today is Friday, the 27th of September. That's right, it is too. Anyway, it's public holiday before the grand final, and we are 8 days out from WNBF Brisbane, which we jet set out next Thursday, which is pretty exciting. So 6 days out from the travel, 8 days out from the show. So unfortunately, the brew this morning isn't quite as good, unfortunately, because we've had some
technical mishaps.
Yeah, mechanical faults.
Mechanical,
Yeah, I mean just wear and tear.
Yeah.
But an
We're working on it.
Repairs and maintenance required. So the portafilter spring on the inside is the technical term for it,
yep.
Which isn't, I would argue, not a spring.
It's a wire.
It's a wire, which goes on the inside of the portafilter, but it's bent and therefore the water was
loose.
It was loose, yeah. But anyway, so we have to go back to the old. What do they call it? Preble, yeah. It's not as good as
Sunbeam
group
yeah. Handle.
Anyway, it's hard to get in, and then it just doesn't come out as well, even though I'm using the same basket. Anyway, coffee talks. Trunks are on. It's check-in photo time for the both of us. So I'm gonna strip down, go take some check-in photos, and just take you through a bit of a day in the life. Alright, we've gone and done a few steps outside to get started on the day. Still no cardio, and AJ's kind of already had that directive, no more cardio for the rest of prep, which is kind of weird to think that it's been, I don't know, 6 weeks since we've done cardio on the bike just here. Anyway, bit of behind the scenes here on posing routine. So obviously I've been practicing, and sort of give you a bit of a rundown on how I've been practicing. So I've got my old phone here, which has got Spotify on it, and I just play the song out loud 7 years. And then I've got, if I flip it around, you can see here I've got the ring light, and then I put my phone in there so I can record myself and half see myself at the same time whilst I practice. So I can obviously have the song playing, practice at the same time, yada yada yada. Anyway, the posing song has been going for 1 minute, but WNBF in 8 days, they want a 45-second one. So I've been just trying to think of how I chop it up and all of that. So I'm going to do some practice rounds now. I typically do 4 on a rest day, or have been doing. So let's get back to practicing. I was practicing a hell of a lot before the first show. Probably not much in the time since then, but it's time to get to work. Anyway, I might pop you up and you can see a bit of the side behind the scenes.
Traveled around the world and missed it rolling. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman wrote children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still savvy, soon I'll be 60 years old. My dad got 61, remember life in
as you can see, I've probably just chopped out about 10-15 seconds at the end of there. When I get in my side try, when I do sort of the abs and thigh, it's almost like as soon as I turn around from the back to the front, go straight into the most muscular. So it's just a way to chop it out, but still keep the start of it. Anyway, I'm gonna go practice a couple more times and then get cracking on with meal number 1. All right, we're in for meal 1, rest day. We've got 100 chicken, 6 egg whites with some salt, and then we've got our greens in a dose, and then we've got, before you speak, coffee. Now, because I think I spoke about it in one of the last ones, I think I got it as a gift card. I'd done an unboxing for the Peak Week vlog. Anyway, got the gift card off winning the NBA show. I'm using the OG performance one, so I've got 30 of them. So let's give it, I don't think I've had one. So let's give it a taste test. I think this could be quite hot given it's boiling water. Tastes good. I feel like this tastes the same as, like, they'll taste the same.
Yeah, you said that. The caramel and the OG aren't that different.
No, they taste very similar. Anyway. Yeah, it's yummy. Anyway, let's eat this. Got some rice on the go, and put the exhaust fan on. Got some cream of rice cooked for later, but yeah, it's 8:15. We're eating, and I'll provide some updates on other things after. Alrighty, so as I get some steps in, I figured I'd give you a bit of a prep update, tell you what's been happening. So it's obviously been, today's Friday, it's been 5 days since the show on Sunday. Give you a bit of a rundown on, you know, what the POA has been since then. So straight after the show, we actually ran exactly the same day in terms of calories as the NBA show the week prior. Certainly didn't hold as much fluid, purely because we didn't pose as much, and therefore I didn't have any additional sodium or as much additional sodium like we did the NBA show. So for reference, I've got the data to support this. So the day after the NBA show, I was like 1.2 kilos heavier than show day morning, whereas post the A and B show, I was like 0.6 up. So, you know, half the, you know, increase. So show day I was 86.8, which was the lowest of prep. That was obviously the A and B show day on Sunday, and then up to 87.4. And then we've pretty much trickled, you know, stayed around there. This morning I was 87.3. So a few things to factor in here. We've been back at baseline food. So what that looks like is 275 protein, 300 carb on a non-training, 300 on a training day, 250 on a non-training day, 40 fat training day, 50 fat non-training day. So low, that's pretty much the lowest calories have actually been, I think. So yeah, running that as a baseline for the time being. Still no cardio, 10K steps, and return to full volume training. So aside from legs on Monday, which was devolume, but then Wednesday push, last night pull, and was able to block SLDL for the first time in 3.5 weeks, which was pretty cool. So that was a tame set, 200 for 8. But aside from that, like, there's obviously going to be some, you know, added inflammation from obviously the leg session on Monday, and then, you know, return back to full volume, yada yada yada. So that's the plan. I've been, you know, obviously checking shots to AJ yesterday and today. He's happy with the look. You know, just a refinement of the look at this stage, in prep for WMBF next Saturday. And we do fly out on Thursday next week, so no doubt we'll be documenting all of that via the tube. So that's pretty cool. What else to report? I'm just trying to think. It's pretty much just crack on, to be honest. You know, I put this in one of my posts on Instagram. earlier in the week, but you know, it is quite challenging. You know, we've had back-to-back shows. They've obviously been great results. I'm under absolutely zero what's the word? I'm under no illusion that, and I'm not kidding myself in terms of the competition that I had in both of those shows. And obviously no disrespect to the people that were in those shows, but the caliber of athletes probably wasn't very good. Albeit obviously there was some quite good people, but you know, I think the standard in the WNBF Brisbane show, as well as the NBA Nationals the week after, is going to be leaps and bounds above. And I know that, and AJ knows that as well, in terms of what we need to do. So obviously we've ridden the highs of the first couple shows, and now obviously we just need to make improvements. You know, it's slightly different to other preps and some of the other preps that people do in terms of the fact that, you know, you have that first show, maybe you do one show after that or another show, but typically your season isn't that long, whereas now it's like, you know, you have that huge build up to that first show being the 14th of September, and I had that date in my mind since I started prep at the start of February, and then it comes, it goes, and then it's like, okay, well, what's next? And you're like, I don't know, like, it's a hard thing to describe. It's kind of like, yeah, as I said, like that high feeling of, you know, getting to that first milestone, then it's like, okay, well, let's keep going. Let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. That's one of the hardest things in the prep, if you are having a sort of a lengthy season, is keeping that up for that duration. So, and I think it was something I was conscious of towards, you know, the back half of, I don't know, the last couple of weeks, particularly leading to the NBA show, was like, all good and well to get to this first show, but it's like, this is kind of just the start. We've got a lot to go. So anyway, 8 days till the next one, and then the next one after that is actually the Sunday, so that'll be what, 16 days, and then we've got a bit of a gap between that and then the last one. So 2 shows down, 3 to go. I've never done a show outside of Victoria as well, so I'm keen for that. And now that I reflect on things, I know I'm going off a tangent here, but I've done 10 shows now. So another 3 more, it'll take me to 13 shows. But anyway, I'm gonna keep doing some steps for a bit, and I might catch you for meal number 2. All right, meal number 3, meal number 2 is going down. You can probably see the steam coming up. All I've got is 200 chicken, zucchini, sizzled up, some salt on there, and then from a carbohydrate perspective, cream of rice. So finally got this back in stock. I was running out, and you've probably seen that I was using the vanilla coconut flavour from Adonis, but then they got more back in stock, so I bought 2 chocolate, 2 salted caramel, because I know they're my favourites. They do have other flavours, but these are definitely my favourite. So I cooked this morning, this 75 grams of that with some salt on top, and it's actually cold. The steam's coming from the chicken, but it's actually cold. It's been in the freezer for the last couple of hours. It's gonna be an absolute treat, the salted caramel flavour. So I'm gonna nail this. It's not even 11 o'clock. We've got some stuff to do this afternoon. Olivia's cooking sausage rolls shortly, because we're heading to family this afternoon. But anyway, we're gonna nail this, watch some YouTube, and just hang out. I still need to do a few more steps. I'm actually at 8.2 for the day, so it's actually not too bad. I also want to try and shave as well, because I haven't shaved since pre the last show, which was probably last Friday, so it's been about a week, and my legs getting a bit hairy. And then, because obviously I need to do another shave off probably Wednesday, Thursday next week, so we'll do that. All right, we've had a bit of a nappy nap. It's now like 1 o'clock, give or take. We're about to leave in the next half or so. I've just portioned out my next 2 meals, which is 70 grams of rice in each 200 grams of chicken, so I'm going to heat that up for now and take one with me. However, I'm not going to show you that because that's not exciting. But what is exciting is Olivia's just cooked sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them how you made it?
That's not very interesting. It's just mince and some veggies and some pastry. Smells delish.
With some chutney and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got the batch going, and there's like, you probably already eaten some, haven't you?
I had one.
Okay. Yeah, well, we've got a lot to take. It's like 48 of them.
47.
47 now that you've eaten one. Anyway, we're going to eat this. I'm going to heat this up. I'm going to eat this. Are you eating before we go or no?
Not really into shop, but... No, I'm okay.
Okay, you're good. Okay, you're doing your hair?
Yep.
Great. Okay, well, I should get ready shortly. Alright, it's a bit later in the PM now. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've just wrapped up some steps. I suppose we were out for a while. Had a meal whilst I was out at some family out to see some family for the Arvo. I'm gonna watch some YouTube now. And actually got some of the professional photos back from the NBA show, which is pretty cool. I just put up a few online on Instagram from the posing routine, but they're pretty cool in terms of, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's right. I can do the splits. Not the split.
Side lunge.
Side lunge, but the flexibility there. Some pretty cool photos, to be honest. And probably one of the main ones, which I don't think on the day we got a photo of, was, me standing there with the... you said that? The trophy above my head. Anyway, I also feel like it's slightly airbrushed, all the photos. Like, I just look very smooth. Which I probably was, to be fair. But anyway. Some other cool ones. Anyway, I'm going to just watch some tube for a bit. Then go shower in a bit. For my oats, because I won't eat them too early. Because it's only 6 o'clock now, so if I can wait 30 minutes... let the appetite build up. Otherwise I'll be sitting here starving, so we don't have to go to bed at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. What?
Oh no, nothing.
Nothing else?
No.
Okay. What's a day in the life? So we're just chatting.
Oh, just chatting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Go.
Oat connoisseur is back. So we've got 100 oats, 63 grams of whey, and I want ideally 200 grams of raspberries, but I've got 154, so let's get some more. But yes, it's a big bowl, but kind of cakey. Yeah, maybe move that out of the way. So we've got 200 of raspberries on top.
We'll cut this.
No, one take it. Oh, 198. 200. Okay, and then we've got our 20 grams of dark chocolate. You could top and melt on the side. Then we've got peanut butter as well. Fuck, what a treat this is going to be. And I've been on the cinnamon kick lately.
It has been on the cinnamon
Just on the
kick.
berries on the side. A nice...
Quite a liberal amount.
Yeah, but it's a small butthole.
A small one.
I was about to say small hole, and then I immediately thought it was butthole. Anywho, let's pop some PB on it. Riveting stuff, this content here.
Yeah, absolutely.
This whole video has been just a day in the life, but it's been a rest day.
Yeah, it's just the real deal, guys.
It's been a relaxation day, and it's a long weekend, and I'm only training one of the 3 days, so with legs on tomorrow on the agenda, so I might film that, but make sure the camera's charged, to be honest.
That's a lot of PB.
That's 40 grams.
Wow. This is his trick if you haven't seen this before. He doesn't just lick the spoon, no, he licks it and then he scrapes his tongue with his teeth so that it all goes into it.
It's because I want maximum enjoyment on the meal as opposed to on my...
By itself in your mouth.
Yeah.
Logic.
Put our salt on there. We got the spoon. And we've got the chalky fudge. and the Rule 1 from
Rock
Supplements.
Yep.
You can actually get yourself a discount at Rock Subs. Nick 10. You get yourself 10% off. So I appreciate them sending this out last week. Just going to go down and treat in the oats. But with that being said, it is 6:45 and we're going to eat this. You're not going to eat because you're probably full from afternoon tea, lunch. And then we're going to watch some of the more of the Monsters. But I think we're going to round out the video. If you liked it, subscribe. We're up to over 600, so I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you.
Next up on 1,000.
That would be cool. But until next time, catches.